Hello and welcome to another update video about Verasity. It's been a long time since I've covered VRA Verasity due to a lot of requests from channel members. I'm going to cover it here in this video. Just want to take a look here on the higher time frame, then we're zooming in the lower time frame. There are a few possibilities to count this move here back in 2021. We could in one scenario say that this here was a wave 1, which peaked in April 21, basically in line with what Bitcoin did. We then came down in a long A wave, a very strong A wave, moved up in an overshooting B wave. It's fine, you know, it's what sometimes these coins do, overshooting B waves. It did reach perfectly, not perfectly, but just about the 1.38 extension. That's a typical target for an overshooting B wave. And then we have been coming down in a C wave, in an impulse, okay? So it certainly has come down far enough to complete the correction because it has moved, I believe, just below the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level. That is normally concerning. Oh, let me see. That's it's getting interesting now. I think it's the right time to make this video. So I need to start here at 0 with these fibs because it was the first cycle. So yeah, it did break below the 88.7% fib level, which is concerning. However, as one of the few coins out there, it has actually broken back above the 88.7 fib level. Now that's a first indication that things are changing here and that we could be back in a bull run now. It's not confirmation yet, but it's a first indication. Of course, we haven't even broken above the previous swing high here, and that would be the next key resistance point. That would at least, move the chart back into something that we could call an uptrend if we then also make a higher high afterwards. So I want to see this as a higher high and a higher low. Yeah, not only higher high, but a higher low. At the moment, we've only made lower lows and lower highs, so we need to break above this level, which is the high from August, which is the 7.6 cent level. A break above that level would help to put more substance behind a bullish view here. Yeah? Don't forget, bear market rallies happen all the time, here. Yeah? So just a few green candles are not enough to confirm that a bear market is over. Now, the other possibility how this could be counted is not as a wave 1 and then an A and an overshooting B wave and a C down. You could actually count it as an ABC, so that you have here an ABC structure, which could be bearish, which could cost the chart some reliability, because if you have ABC up, it could mean you have an impulse down and eventually will drown below the beginning, the price in the beginning, which could kill that coin. On the other hand, an ABC could indicate, ABC could indicate that this is a wave 1 of a leading diagonal. So A, B, C, then you come down in 3 waves basically, and there's probably various ways of how this could be counted, A, B, C or WXY, and then we would in a third wave move up in an ABC as well. That is the scenario in which a bearish count, when you have an ABC, how coins with that can still do well, because the whole thing is a leading diagonal, but that is less reliable. So I'd rather focus on keeping the wave 1 there, overshooting wave B, nothing unusual. Bitcoin has done the same, so that's all right. And now we need to explore, are we back in a bull run or not? So at the moment, obviously we have a lot of green candles, which is probably why I got all these requests for Verasity. Unfortunately, volume is quite low. You can actually see that here on the 1 hour chart. So it's a bit tricky. Let me see if there's another. I mean, this is Bittrax, which is awful, but this is a bit better here. Bitfinex. I always use the USD charts because USDT is not reliable. So maybe for the 1 hour chart we use the Bitfinex chart. Unfortunately, there is no other USD. What's the Huobi maybe? No, that's also Tether, isn't it? Yeah, it's Tether. So let's just go back to Bitfinex, which was not ideal from an exchange point of view, but there isn't really. Let's leave it like that. So the move here to the upside is certainly impulsive. There's a few ways of how this could be counted. The move up here indicates that this was some kind of a third wave. So the way I would personally count this is that I say we have a chance that this was a wave 1, 2. Then another 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly a 5, and that 5 could be the 3, then a 4 and a 5. So this is sort of the roadmap how this could unfold. Then we had here another 1, 2, 3, here the 4 maybe as a triangle, and then a 5. Then we change the color. This is sort of a structure that could evolve. Be aware, this means that at the moment we only have 3 waves up. We don't even have the 5. So normally what you need in terms of confirming that a bear market low has been struck, you need to see 5 waves up, which is this. So we haven't even done that. This would form a wave 1. Then we need ABC down in a wave 2. That would provide another entry point, but be aware it could rally quite a bit before we come down in wave 2. And then we need to cross above the wave 1 high. And you've got an inverse head and shoulders in most cases as well. Now, do you need to wait until then to buy? No, of course not. For me, I mean, this is, be careful with chasing. I'm only saying that. Of course, you can buy in. That's your decision. I think we could still push higher here. We're doing sideways consolidation. But on the other hand, bear in mind what I just showed you. We are just below resistance. We are below critical resistance here, which is the 7.6 cent level. Yeah. So if you're a breakout trader, you could obviously jump in above that level. But again, I personally don't like breakout trading. Still, we are now in the short term here, certainly in an uptrend. We're making higher highs, higher lows. I think we have a chance to push that 5th wave in. That 5th wave could certainly touch that 7.6 cent level. And if we break it, then at some point we're going to move into wave 4 and a wave 5. That's sort of how I see it. At the moment, we can focus on higher as long as the 50% Fibonacci retracement level is holding. So if I'm counting this as a wave 1, here as a wave 2, now 1 second, I need to put the wave 2 down here. So like that. Yeah, if this is a wave 2 and this is a wave 3, then the wave 4 is valid as long as we're holding the 50% Fibonacci retracement. And that is at 5.5 cents, 5.49. So as long as we're holding that, this particular scenario is valid and we can focus on higher. First target would be around the 7.6 cent level for that 5th wave. Yeah. But again, as you can see, there's a lot to do still to confirm a bear market low here. This could certainly be some kind of an Elliott wave triangle. I mean, you could even argue that maybe the wave 3 was finished here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, it should be here. And then you have A, B, and maybe we're putting the B wave in at the moment, and there would be one more wave C that could send it a bit lower, or we have a wave 4 triangle. Then the 6 cent level will be the low. But then, yeah, next target would be around 7.6 cents. And could it even push a bit higher in that 5th wave? For that, we take the length of the wave 1, we add it to the... I mean, I can only use the last low here of the wave 4. I don't have a confirmed low. But targets then for the 5th wave would be 7.8 cents is the next target. And then if it really goes wild, 8.9 cents. But at the latest there, we should see ideally the wave 3 finished. Now, don't take that for granted. I mean, these can always overshoot. I'm looking here at ideal market structures. You can always get extensions if something really crazy happens. We've seen that on Bitcoin, Ethereum. That's why it's wise to move up stop losses and, be careful. If you are in a trend, try to trade the trend until the end, ideally. But just want to emphasize that impulses can extend, sometimes longer than you would think. But that's sort of where we are. And if we go to the, if we go to the daily chart, yeah, I have to go back to Bittrex, wasn't it? Because they have a long chart history. That's why I used them initially. Looking at all-time high target, possibly. Then we start down here. We go to the high of the wave 1, go to the current low, and then we're looking at least at the 1.618 extension in the next bull run. Minimum 9.2 cents, but that's the absolute minimum. That aligns with the wave B high. So ideally in a 3rd wave, we're going higher. Next target would be 11.3 cents, but that would only be the 3rd wave. So if this is a 1, this is a 2, the 3rd should get somewhere into that region. But then you get a 4th, which is a shallow wave 4, shallow retracement, and a wave 5. And then you're looking at 14.7 cents. Now, bear in mind, this is really just sort of the minimum. We know that impulses can extend, but use it sort of as a guideline. Yeah, and that's my update about Verasity. I mean, be a bit careful down there. We don't have a confirmed bear market low in, but we see probably the best volume really since early 22. We have pushed above various moving averages. You can see the 200-day moving average down there in purple. So we've broken above all these moving averages, and it's starting to get promising in the market, I can tell you that, yeah. Unfortunately, always you need to see markets move a little bit to really confirm that a low has been struck, but we are on a good way. Next step would be a golden cross, where the 50-day moving average, which is the orange one, is going to cross above the purple one, which is the 200, but we're far away from that. That will take weeks to play out probably. But yeah, momentum is up. We crossed above moving averages. Uptrend is there, but next target for the bulls needs to be that break of the 7.6 cent level, and I gave you targets for the next waves as well. Yeah, okay, that's my update about Verasity. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.